What's up, everybody, and welcome to this week's Wednesday Reviews. School is about to start, or probably it has already started for you, or maybe someone that you already know that is currently going to school. Because, I mean, that's why school's already started for them. In the spirit of the school season, in the beginning of the school season, I decided that I wanted to help those that need to learn the alphabet. So in the next 26 weeks, I will be teaching you the English alphabet, or we'll be going through the English alphabet, all 26 letters from A to Z, through movies. And I'll be reviewing movies with titles that begin with each and every single letter of the English alphabet, respectively. So since today is the first day of our ABC alphabet learning process thingamajogger, we are going to watch Analyze This. Now, whoo! Look at me with my fast hands. So, we're going to be watching Analyze This, but we're not going to be watching Analyze That. I know it's a double feature. I know this movie has both, or this DVD has both, but we're going to be watching Analyze This, and then later on, in future episodes, so that we go through the alphabet as quickly as possible, we'll watch Analyze That after we go through the 26 weeks. Possibly, hopefully. And so, if you guys want to go and see the playlist, it should be at the end of this video for every single letter of the alphabet, for our alphabet 26 weeks of letters. But I'm going to go and watch Analyze This, so I'll talk to you guys later, and I'll give you guys the summary, my rating, and some rational evidence to back up that rating of mine, okay? Alright guys, so I just finished watching Analyze This, starring Robert De Niro, Billy Crystal, with Lisa Kudrow. Very funny movie, and I like it. So here we go. Here's the summary for the movie that is written here on the back of this disc. I should have done this beforehand, right? It makes it way easier. Here we go. Mob boss Paul Vitti is going a little wacky. He's going a little wacky. Paul Vitti is played by Robert De Niro. His shrink is afraid of getting whacked. Shrink is going to be played, or the psychiatrist is played by Billy Crystal. Think you got troubles? Robert De Niro plays the troubled crime family racketeer, and Billy Crystal is Ben Sobel, the psychiatrist, with just a few days to turn Vitti into a happy, well-adjusted gangster in Analyze This. So that's pretty much the quick summary of what Analyze This is about. And here we go. My rating for this movie, and I'm sorry for the ruckus in the background. I can't stop that at all. I'm just gonna have to continue doing this video for you guys. So I'm very sorry for any of the annoyance in the background. However, I would give this movie a 9 out of 10. My reasoning is, I actually like this movie, maybe because of my biased opinion of loving psychology. I love how they put the Oedipus complex in there. I love it how Robert De Niro is kind of like in the state of denial all the time. But then he switches around and says, you know what, Ben Sobel, you're good. You're good. And he gets closer to his newfound friend, Ben Sobel, the psychiatrist. I love the chemistry between these two. I love how Lisa Kudrow is playing a real person. I mean, what I mean by that is, I'm not saying that she hasn't played a real person before, but I mean, in this movie, the realest person here is her. Wouldn't you get pissed off if you were a bride and a mobster, your soon-to-be husband, is working for a mobster, and this mobster trumps your wedding, the wedding of a lifetime, and, you know, that's supposed to be the best day of your life, and she plays the character very well. I love the hilarious comedic scenes between Ben Sobel and Paul Vitti. I love it that sometimes they get mad with each other, but at the end of the movie, you know, they're very close friends, they become very good friends, and things have to happen the way they do. Now, if I were to judge it even a little bit more harshly, I may give it an 8 out of 10. Because it's so predictable. Once you get halfway into the movie, I feel like you know what's going to happen in the end. You feel like it's very cliche, you know what's going to happen, it's so predictable, especially with these types of movies where you got this mobster gangster, very smart on the street, but very, you know, unintelligent about his life. He doesn't know what to do, and that's why he needs a psychiatrist, he needs a shrink. But this shrink, the psychiatrist, has everything in his life. He's very intelligible, but he doesn't know that much on the street. And it shows towards the end of the movie where all of the mobsters are gathered around having this meeting, and Ben Sobel is there, and he is acting like he is an Italian mobster and playing the part, and Billy Crystal just plays Ben Sobel hilariously funny, and I love it. I love it. Robert De Niro is great, and what more can you say? These two have great chemistry, and maybe that is the reason why they created the sequel, Analyze That, which we will, sadly enough, will not have time to be able to review this movie until after our 26 days. Speaking of our 26 days of our ABCs, go and click the sorry about that. There was a bee right outside the door, and I was like, oh my gosh, what's that noise? Anyway, there is a whatchamacallit, a ABC list of playlist. You can click on any letter that you want at the end, and you guys can choose your movie playlist. Now, as of right now, as of August 22nd, I believe, most of the playlists don't have movies, but until we end our 26 journey, each and every single one of them will start to unravel more and more movies. So tomorrow we'll have, next week we'll have a B movie, and then we'll continue on there. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this week's Wednesday reviews. I hope you guys watch it. Analyze This if you guys love a little comedic movie. Great for entertainment. And I'll see you guys next week. Go if you guys want to choose a movie. You never know, maybe one of the playlists already have one of the movies out there. Anyways, that's pretty much it for me today. My name's Alberto, and I'll see you guys next week.